Hello and welcome to this video on business email content. In this video we consider the best structure for an efficient email. Before looking at 5 business email content examples for success, let's get started. Jane, now that you have subject lines down pat, how do you feel about structuring the body or content section of a business email?
I am fairly confident of my email content, though there is never any harm in learning to improve them further.
So true, I am learning new things every day about things I thought I was already an expert on. There is always something we can do to improve. Let us have a look at the basic structure of a good email. Emails consist of 3 main areas. The greeting is the business equivalent of saying hello. Whilst the body is broken down into 3 sub-areas, the introduction is the reason for sending the email. The main information the reader will need, and the conclusion includes next steps or any actions you need completed. The signature is the business equivalent of saying goodbye. From this slide you can easily see which parts of an email are involved in the greeting, the body and the signature. Formal email greetings are used for strangers, customers or superiors, and options include: for woman we use Dear Madam if you know she is a woman, yet you don't know her name. For a married lady use Dear Mrs. Smith, short for mistress. Or if you're not sure if she's married, use Dear Ms. Smith. Dear Madam President or Dear Madam Chairperson or Dear Madam Mayor. Or we could use either Good day Mrs. or Good day Ms. Smith. Then, if you don't know their name, or if they are male or female, use Dear Sir / Madam or Dear and their title. For men we use Dear Sir, or Dear Mr. Smith, or Dear Mr. President, or Good day Mr. Smith. Informal email greetings are kept for those you know well, such as friends, family or close colleagues. They include Dear Jane or Dearest Jane. Hi Jane. Hi my friend. Hi there. Morning, afternoon Susan. Greetings. Etc. In the main, the body of an email consists of 3 parts. The introduction, why am I sending the email? Main information, what do I need from you or what do I need to give you to assist me? The conclusion could be a special thank you, or next steps or action points, or for questions or more information go to link, or to wish them success in their project or venture, or to reiterate the most important point of a lengthy email, or a call to action. The signature section of an email is the final sign-off, with its own subsections being a final thank you, such as with appreciation, thanks, thanks so much, or thank you. Then, an end greeting, which is either formal, such as yours sincerely, yours faithfully, or best regards, or a more informal kind, regards or warm regards. The last part of the signature includes a person's name, and for a more formal email, we also include the person's job title, contact information, company name, and the company logo.
Laying out the content of an email so logically will make them a lot easier to write in future. It is like following a simple recipe.
It is a true recipe for success in business. Let us now look at 5 well-written email content examples for success. Email example for success number 1. From Jane Smith to Brian James. Subject, keynote follow-up over lunch. Dear Mr. James, we met at the Dubai Business Conference last December, where you attended my keynote entitled Business for the Future. During our conversation afterwards, you mentioned you'd like a follow-up meeting. I'd be most excited to reconnect if you are available this Friday at 1 p.m. Looking forward to a more in-depth discussion. Best regards, Jane Smith, CEO, email Future Business. In this email, Jane began with the formal "Dear Mr. James" because they had only met once before. In the body, Jane began by explaining where they had met to remind him and to give context to why she is sending the email. It also ties in well with the subject line. Next, she added that she was excited to reconnect and proposed a meeting. At the end, she reiterated that she was looking forward to it with a formal "best regards," her full name, job title, email contact information, the company name and the company logo. In this second email example for success, we read: From Jane Smith to Brian James. Subject: Thank you, dear Brian. Thank you so much for all your help with the conference arrangements. I truly appreciated how well we worked together, and all the effort you put into making it a success. I really hope we will be able to do so again soon. Do let's keep in touch and let me know how your new promotion to communications manager is going. Please do also let me know if you ever need additional help, as I'd be happy to assist. Kind regards, Jane. Here, Jane used an informal "Dear Brian" as they are colleagues and know each other. She started the body by thanking him for his help, which again ties into the subject line, adding that she hoped they could work together again soon. Next, she asked that they remain in touch and that she would be happy to help him out too if he needed it. She ended with the informal "kind regards" and just her first name, as there was no need to remind him of her full name as one would do with a stranger. Our third email example for success is from Jane Smith to Brian James. Subject: Restaurant complaint. Dear Mr. James, I had a dinner at your restaurant on the 12th of December with my fiancé, and I thought I should bring certain issues to your attention in the hope that you can address them. The issues are: 1. The meal took over an hour to be served. 2. When it arrived it was cold. 3. The calamari was overcooked. And 4. The table setting did not have a fish knife. I trust that next time we come, all the above would have been addressed. Regards, Jane Smith. In this example, Jane is complaining to a restaurant, which is why the subject line is spot on. Next, the greeting is formal by using Mr. James, as is appropriate when complaining. Jane starts by giving reference to why she is writing the mail, before moving on to give the particular details of her complaint. She notes that though she is complaining, she had not given up on the restaurant and will be back, expecting all the issues to have been corrected. She ends with regards, not best regards, as this is still polite yet still expressing displeasure, with her full name for formality. The fourth email example for success reads: From Jane Smith to recruitment at JHB. Subject: Training manager position. Dear hiring manager, I have 23 years corporate training experience for large international IT corporations, ensuring an excellent match for the above-mentioned position. My most recent experience was on a multi-country finance system implementation project, for which I was lauded by head office as being the example to follow for subsequent implementations. I have attached my resume for reference, and should you have any questions or require additional information, please do contact me. Looking forward to hearing from you. Best regards, Jane Smith. In this example, Jane is applying for a position, and so the subject line appropriately speaks to the position she is applying for. Next, the greeting is formal, and though she does not know that hiring manager's name, she is able to use his or her title instead. The body of the email begins with her highlighting her suitable experience. In the next paragraph, she gives details of her most recent experience in a position such as the one she is applying for. She refers to her attached resume before noting that she is looking forward to hearing from them. She ends formally with best regards. The fifth of our email examples for success is an apology email. From Jane Smith to Brian James. Subject: Apology. Dear Mr. James, please accept my most sincere apology for sending you the incorrect report and for any inconvenience it may have caused. I sent you the report after filing it incorrectly and did not double check to confirm that it was indeed as I labeled it before sharing it. I take full responsibility, and though I vow to not make that mistake again, I will accept any repercussions that may result from it. Please accept my deepest regrets. Best regards, Jane. This apology email is appropriately labeled, and as it is addressed to her boss, who is also likely angry with her, it is best that Jane addressed him formally, as Mr. James. She starts by noting the reason for her email before providing a brief explanation for the error. Next, she takes full responsibility and vows to not do it again. She ends with another apology before a formal sign-off with best regards and her first name.
In this video I've learnt that an email has a special recipe or structure for success, which is the greeting, the body and the signature. And that the body is broken down into 3 subsections, being the introduction, the main information and the conclusion. With such a clear recipe, my emails will only become even more successful.
Remember, business English emails are all about efficiency, saving both time and money. Please go to our YouTube channel at YouTube Optimum Business English to see our other business email videos on business emails, business email subject lines, and business email subject lines practice test. If you liked this video and are interested in more business English content, please do like and subscribe. And do check out our website on OptimumBusinessEnglish.com. Thank you and see you again next time.